Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Casebook of Arne. So, we are going to jump right back into it. I am super excited. I hope you guys are excited. Also, me and Bernard are probably going to tussle. Alright, let's go. While it is normally unheard of for the servants to be seated at the same table as the family head, this is the situation we find ourselves in, so please forgive it. No, I don't mind. Heinz, are you sure you don't need a seat? Sure, I'm fine. Wasn't hurt or anything. In fact, it makes me feel much better to treat you all to some delicious tea. Though, what's wrong, Lynn? You seem a lot more unwell than me. It's nothing at all. I'm fine. Oh, really? Well, I got more where this came from, so don't hesitate to ask. Okay. At any rate, who could have attacked the two of thee? Could they still be inside the mansion? Not a chance. I've done a thorough look around. Yeah, whatever. They're not in the mansion anymore. In fact, I have a pretty good idea of who did it too. I don't want to hear any more of your nonsense, sir. Somebody silence him, please. After all, we were all together on the second floor before Heinz was attacked, right? But Bernard, don't make hasty interferences again. Oh, don't worry, Elsie. I'm not going to say the mistress did it anymore. Now I'm just going to pinpoint somebody else. That does not be what I meant. I didn't get a look at who did it, just got whacked from behind. Unfortunately, I too saw nothing. But I know they went out to the courtyard because I heard the door open. Not sure when they got inside, though. Must have been too focused on making tea. Oh, and this probably isn't related, but I heard this sound like a bird's wings flapping. Or a bat? A bird's wings flapping? Yeah, like flap, 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 flap. Any idea what that could be? No, not especially. It couldn't be. Lord Arne? I too didn't notice it until they struck from behind. However, I heard the door to the entryway open. And afterwards, I feel as if I heard them quietly mutter Mistress Lynn's name. My name? Ah well, I suspect I only misheard it at that, given my worry for your safety. My deepest apologies for making you uneasy, mistress. No, it's okay. If they knew me, then I can't think of anything else. Lord Arne, why? Well, I made sure to lock the front door up tight. Nobody'll be getting inside this mansion anymore. Ha ha! I should hope as much, but at this rate, it had to be the gardener Kai, 'cause he's not here. Shut your trap, please. Just stop. Just stop. That's the only answer I can think of. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Diane? Diane? Kai would never do something like that. Oh, boy. Gosh, I was just joking, okay? Come to think of it, you two did have a bit of a relationship, eh? Oh, I'm so jealous. Why? Well, plus it sounds like you were made to do all sorts of nasty stuff. What? What is your problem? Isn't it kind of best the master got killed for you? Bernard! Oh my god! This boy! Look at that nonchalant face he's making. That nonchalant, jerky little face! I get it. Right. So sorry. But you're not sorry, and that's what makes me the angriest. But it's nigh deniable, right? True, I can understand wanting to suspect Kai since he isn't present. It's not just what I think, it's the facts, right? If the culprit isn't one of us, I can't think there's anything else left. I suppose so, yes. You would want to think that. But don't you have reason to feel guilty yourself, Bernard? I can understand why you'd seek to point your finger at Mistress Lynn or us. Huh? What are you talking about? Diane, stop this! Gordon, I shall make it clear as day here and now. Bernard is stealing jewelry from the storeroom. Don't be ridiculous! Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to keep it a secret? If that were the case, you should have been more discreet about it. You do know I've witnessed countless instances of you entering the storeroom late at night. That's just for security purposes. Is it really, though? Elsie often shows me accessories she says she received from you. But I just can't wrap my head around purchasing such pricey things on your income. And that's why you're treating me like a thief? Don't you think it's strange too, Elsie? Human trash like him would never be able to afford such valuable items. Okay, now you're kind of just being rude. What? I wasn't aware of anything like that. Oh, I'm sure. If you did know, you'd be conflicted? So naturally you would say you know better. You know nothing. It's the truth. Please believe with me. Oh my god. Should I? Elsie, you hated the master too, didn't you? Whenever we had guests, you would always come back in tears. If only the master were gone! All I recall your words, right? I could say it the same about you, Diane. And Hines and Gordon often talk late into the night, so couldst they not be suspicious too? Look, all we were talking about was food, to try and help the master's health. Elsie, don't try to change the subject. I mean, Hey, stop it! Elsie can't be a killer, right? Ah, how nice of Elsie to protect you. Is that why you killed the master for her sake? You wretched... What the hell? Don't get in my way! Ah, what a mess you made of my tea. Huh? So, what are you gonna do with this? How lovingly do you think I worked on this, thinking of you guys all the while? Who cares? Have the maids clean it up. Oh, what are you saying? If you don't even give it a taste, what was the point in preparing it? What are you on about? Did getting hit in the back of the head make you lose your marbles? Oh, am I not making myself clear? I'm telling you to lick it. Savor every bit of flavor, understand? You're nuts. Think I'd prefer that to a guy who's only been making everybody uncomfortable. Come on, lick it. Get a grip, you. Get a grip, all of you! What's going on here? This isn't... You're all being so cruel. I don't understand it at all. Weren't we all together when Hines and Gordon were attacked? The culprit isn't one of us, right? So there's no reason to argue. It is as Mistress Lynn says. Back in your seats, everyone. I said sit down. Mistress Lynn, I am terribly sorry. I'll go to my room and cool my head. Elsie, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said all that. Indeed. It seems we all need some time to cool our heads a bit. What is this? What is all this? Everything has gone wrong here since Mother passed. And with Father's murder, it's only looking to get worse. I have to be reliable and keep everyone in order. I'm the head of the Rainwood family, so I have to fulfill that role. I need to be protecting everyone, and yet... Info, attack details, added to notes. Well... When did I get back in this room? Lynn Rainwolf is yet to return as well. Hey, Z! What? Explain. Explain what? I have no memory of what happened after I drank the blood in the secret room. What was I doing? I don't know. You're the one who kept the mirror in his pocket. Sure you weren't sleeping or something? How useless. Jeez, that's mean! Look, even if you were up to anything, I couldn't see a thing. Because I can't see you with normal mirrors. I see. By the way, what is Lynn Rainwolf doing? Don't know, but I think she's in the dining room. The chef guy and the maids were bringing tea there. Don't be absurd. What are they casually drinking tea for? Don't got the answer for you. I'll go on a stroll. A stroll? I'm going to walk around the mansion for a bit. My mind's not working well right now. I thought you were in this room because you didn't want humans to see you. It's no problem at all as long as no one sees me. I was just thinking I could do with some thrill. But I won't stop ya. Alright, I'll take a tour around. See you later! Well, except I'll be coming with. Don't stuff me in your pocket this time, okay? Oh shoot, so the humans were gathered here. Look, Lord Arne? Who are you? Just lost, don't worry about it. Intruder, restrain him! Yeah, I sense enough humans there that I could easily imagine that happening. It would be wise not to go that way. Yeah, probably. Lol. Come to think of it, the mansion's humans were gathered up ahead, weren't they? That's right! There's nobody around now, so you're fine to go there. I can't imagine there's a point. I have no particular objective there. Well, I suppose I'll take a look. Oh, well, I suppose I'll take a look. I messed that line up. I think I'll walk around the second floor before going upstairs. Okay, so I have to walk around here. What a bore. You haven't done anything yet, have you? And I don't have the motivation to do so. What the heck? Well, in that case, I've got good news for you, Arne. Oh? What is it? One of the maids is headed to this room from the side opposite the one you came in. Hey, what about this is supposed to be good news? Boredom be gone! I suppose. That said, I still don't wish to be seen. I'll hide myself then. Naturally, I'm not going to bend over the portrait myself. I won't even consider getting into this suit-ridden place. That would never work, I'd be in full view. Is this a mansion where even the maids patrol? That's... Hey, Z. What's up, Arne? Bring Lynn Rainroom to the guest room. To that guest room. But Lynn doesn't seem to be in the room with Amir. What's that? Such lousy timing she has. Oh, hold on. I can make this work. Can you? Then do so. Okay, here I go! I'm counting on you to take this in an interesting direction, Lynn Rainroom. Have you calmed down, Mistress Lynn? Yes. Then I would like to formally discuss what's to come. Don't you think we ought to call back the two who left? True. Well then, Heinz, you bring Bernard here. Me? Are you serious? Yes, you. Well, whatever. Okay, I'll go get him. Elsie? Yes, sir, sire? Could I trust you to get Diane? Well, basically, I'll go call Diana. No, there's no need for that, mistress. I'd like to get moving around a bit, and it's not like I can go running around or anything, so please, let me at least call for Diana. If you say so, mistress. Besides, I think Elsie would have some trouble looking her in the face right now. Mr. Slynn, thank you very much, so... Don't mention it. You and Diana share the same room, right? I'll go pay a visit. It's my duty as the head of the Rainroom family to do something about all this, isn't it? Is the killer really Kai? For now, I'll call Diana back from her room. I hope she can reconcile with the others. No, in fact, helping her to do so is the family head's duty. Diana, it's me, Lynn. Huh? Diana? The door isn't locked. It can't be! Diana? She's not here. Where could she have gone? Linny! Hey! Linny! Is that you, Z? Yep, it's me! There's something I want to tell you, so come over to the mirror. Understood. Woohoo! Linny! Z, what's the matter? What's the matter with you, more like? You haven't come back in ages. Sorry, there's been a lot going on. Arne was mad about you being late. Lord Arne? Was he really? That's right, Lord Arne would never attack the others. Who did what now? Did he do something like that? If you don't know, Z, it's fine. Well, maybe you're right. Do you know something? Not really, just thought it'd be interesting if it was true. Anyways, I've got a message from Arne. Want me to tell it to you? A message? Then yes, I want you to tell me. Should I though? What? Okay, how about this? If you entertain me, I'll tell you. Entertain you? Yep. You got a kind of brooding face going on, Linny. Make it look more like you're having fun. That's easier said than done. I mean, this really isn't an enjoyable situation. Then I'm not gonna tell you. What? Too bad, because it has to do with the tall maid. You mean Diana? How's this? Good enough. How about you go ahead and tell me some puns? Puns? I'd really rather hear the message. You won't do it? I mean, I'm fine not giving you the message, but... understood. I'll do it, please. Let me do it. That's the ticket. We'll play a game where I give a prompt and you finish it by making a pun. And you better take part enthusiastically or it'll get or it'll really bore me. I don't really follow, but I'll just do as Z says. I'll do my best. For instance, I'll say, how was the omelet? Then you say, excellent! That's good, right? That'd be the standard one, sure. But I prefer answers that are a little contrary. Like cracking good, for instance, because you crack eggs to make omelets, right? Oh, man. I see, that's tricky. Think you got it now? Don't you find jokes more amusing the more incredibly lame they are? I think I get that. I'll show you the talent that's earned me the nickname Pun Master Lin. I doubt it. Dang, how perfectly lame. Alrighty, seems you're on board. Then let's get started. A slow pace will spoil the mood too, so you got 5 seconds to come up with an answer. Oh, and there's no need to force yourself to come up with something contrary every time. Got it! Oh boy. Tuna piano, can't tuna fish. Shoot. A broken pencil. Nice use of written there. Especially because its best writing is behind it. A sick woman needs... Aww. Thanks for taking this silly game so seriously, Linny. Your puns were average, but you amused me, so I guess that counts. Okay, I'll tell ya. Darn, I did terrible, I'm sorry. I'm not super satisfied by that, but oh well, as long as you'll tell me. Now, about the message from Arne. Ah, I forgot, yes, please tell me that. He says to come to the second floor guest room right away. Right away. Yes, right away. Thanks to you, I'm absolutely going to get there later than right away. Hey, I was planning to just tell you, but you look so glum, Linny. Did I help lift your spirits a little? So you did it out of worry for me. Who knows? Maybe I did it purely to mess with ya. That also seems probable. But still, thank you very much. Don't mention it. Now come on, you better go, huh? Of course, hurrying at this point won't change the fact you're late. You can probably take it easy, you know. Jeez, it's your fault I'm late, Z. Not my problem. Okay then, I'll wait with Arne. Right. See you later. If Z who should always be with Lord Arne, doesn't know what I'm talking about, then maybe it wasn't Lord Arne who attacked Hines and Gordon. For now, I won't know anything until I meet him. Right. If I'm meeting Lord Arne, I should tell him everything going on. They might not even be necessary anymore, but I'll report everyone's alibis too. I don't think we can afford to make a detailed timeline, but I'll at least cover the important bits. These are my summaries of what everyone said they were doing just before Father was killed. The most curious one here is definitely... my room, but moved to the kitchen. Click the statement that Lynn is likely most curious about to select it. Well, these two add up, so I would assume that they were together. Apparently Diane was alone in her room the whole time. This is curious. If she was alone, I can't prove that. I also can't prove she wasn't there, but she shares a room with Elsie, so maybe. Hines' testimony was that he was in the kitchen the whole time, and he said he thinks he saw a figure outside the kitchen window. Let's think about this one more time. Apparently Gordon was in his room for a while. Gordon was supposedly in his room for some time, but no one can prove that. But then, I also can't prove he wasn't there. I'll just leave this for later. Oh, okay. He was outside and he said he thinks he saw a figure outside the kitchen window. This is curious. Rich. The fact he only thinks he saw something means the guard dogs in the courtyard didn't bark. They're well trained and generally try to bark at this and scare off any people that come. Since he didn't hear them though, he added that he might have been mistaken. But I really wonder about this. I should probably keep it in mind. I went to the master with water, then was alone in my room. I was in the dining room the whole time. Bernard apparently on guard in the dining room the whole time. He says he saw both Elsie and Gordon go to the kitchen. Heinz also met both of them in the kitchen, so I don't think there's any question of that. Huh? That's strange. Isn't this contradictory? There's a contradiction in these three testimonies. Click the parts of the text that contradict. You can press the ponder button in the lower right to have Lynn elaborate. Using ponder will not count as a mistake. Diane and Elsie both share the same room, and yet there's a contradiction in part of the text that contradicts. They share the same room, yet they both say they were alone. Is one of them lying, or are both? What exactly does this mean? Diana, it'd be nice if I could talk to her about this. Info, courtyard figure added to the notes. He said to come to the second floor guest room. This would be going to the long way around. Okay, my bad. I do want to take a bath, but Diana is priority right now. Okay. Still going the wrong way. Oh! Wait, no. He's up here, so we're gonna go. No reason to go this way, but that's the way he went. Okay. So I have to go to the other area then? He said guest room, but there are two of them. Which one would it be? I hear voices from this one. Is it Lord Arne and Z? Oh, that sounds like Diane and Kai? Why is Kai here? Why not? The guy who was standing in our way is dead. We're free now. Haven't I told you countless times? I can't do it. To leave this place, I simply can't. Please don't come back today. If anyone sees you, I'm telling you, it'll be fine. Mistress Lynn, why? Diana, what were you just doing with Kai? You have it wrong. Kai hasn't done anything. Please, don't tell anyone you saw Kai here. Kai is under enough suspicion as it is. Suspicion is one thing. But didn't he say that with Father dead, there's no one left to get in your way? That's not it, Mistress Lynn. Diana, you were lying. You said you were in your room the whole time before Father was killed. But after seeing Kai, now I know. Mistress! Diana, I'm going to have you tell me the truth. Kai came here when Father was killed too, didn't he? Nothing of the sort. He only came here the one time, just now. The Chef Hines saw a figure pass through the courtyard before Father was killed. Was that not Bernard? He was doing his duty as a guard. No, as a matter of fact, it clearly wasn't Bernard. Because... our guard dogs bark at anyone, with a few exceptions, myself, Father, and Kai. You know that too, right, Diana? See, I forgot all about that because I took a long hiatus from this game. I forgot that there was only 3 people. I just thought it was everybody in the mansion. Because I'm dumb. Okay. Well, yes. But to enter the mansion from the courtyard, you need to go through the dining room door. And Bernard was on guard there, so... Now, what are you trying to tell me? Wasn't he just here in the 2nd floor guest room? And he went out of his way to meet you on the 2nd floor because he didn't want anyone to see him. And Kai would be able to do it, wouldn't he? Thanks to... the ladder, obviously. Only Kai is able to set that huge thing up. But is there a problem with meeting in secret at night? There is, since you can only meet in secret at night. That starts to look like a motive. No. You both have feelings for each other, don't you? But you can't be wedded with someone undesirable even though you desire him. I don't know a lot about romance yet, but that's really painful, isn't it? Diana, please, tell me the truth. As it stands, I really am going to think the 2 of you killed Father. If I'm mistaken, then please, come clean. Understood. I will tell you the truth, Mistress Lynn. Lynn Rainweb should be arriving at the guest room around now. Why was Mistress Lynn... Damn it! Gotta try again another day. He's the gardener, as I recall. I see, so he's able to intrude without the dogs howling at him. I may not want to show myself to humans, but I can't simply let him escape. Very well, I'll restrain and question him. Of course, if he makes it outside the grounds, that's trouble. Because the key I entrusted to Lynn Rainweb has been destroyed. That key also served the function of allowing me free entry into this mansion. With it now gone, should I leave these grounds? I'll need permission to get back in. So, I'll have to capture him within the courtyard. Vampire transformed into a bat and blocked the fleeing gardener's escape. A bat? What's it doing in a place like this? What are you? Fret not, human. I just have a few questions for you. Monster! I don't intend to hurt you, but... Now calm down, human. Wait! I can't let him circle around to the front. I've yet to check with Lynn Rainweb how much she considers to be part of the house. If she thinks past the front door is outside, that's bad. Perhaps this courtyard is just an exception. Sheesh! I'll have to restrain you. Ugh, he got away. What a blunder. Though such a turn of events would never befall the great Arne, I should still take caution. Wah! Trace the crest. Oh, I don't... The more you struggle, the lesser your freedom to move. Bloody cute. Well, let go! Help me! Not so noisy, human. I just want to talk for a bit. That's gotta be a lie! Monster! Lynn Rainweb caused it to slip my mind, but that's right. Humans do react like this. What are you gonna do with me? Kill me? How can I get him to obediently talk? You're so sloppy, me. What? Was I always such a pushover? Remember, you heinous villain! Here, I'll even lend you a hand. Yes, that's right. Human! I'll have you tell me everything you know. Oh, don't worry. As long as you obediently own up, I won't kill ya! Ah! Yeah, yes! Yes! Violence is just the best. Rule over those puny ants with power. Go ahead, kill him if you wanna! Oh god. So, normally, I would be drawing a conclusion to this episode. But, guess what I'm not gonna do? That. Elope? Yes, the truth is... that kind of eloping? Yes, I'm sure you're thinking of the right kind of eloping, Mistress Lynn. When Bernard found the master dead and screamed, I was meeting with Kai here. Kai had made a plan to escape the mansion with me. I wasn't informed how we were going to escape, but at that time he told me to come to his room. Why didn't you tell me from the start? There was no way I could. It's obvious we would be suspected. Even you, mistress, came to that conclusion. But please believe me, we would never kill the master. And there's no reason for you to have knocked out Hines and Gordon. You're right. I think it's unnatural how those two were attacked. I'm assuming I messed up that line, but we're gonna keep going. Hopefully you guys read it. But if you two really intend to flee, then you could have ignored Bernard's scream and just done it. So please tell me, why couldn't you run? Because it was much too scary to descend from the second floor. Excuse me? It's obvious I couldn't do it from such a height as this. I never expected him to propose climbing down a ladder from here. What is he even thinking? There's no way he doesn't know. I can't even go out on the terrace, you know. That's right. You have an extreme fear of heights. That's right. So I told him. If I have to climb down from here, I'd rather dig a hole in the ground and leave that way. It's truly inconceivable. If only the whole world were flat. And all buildings should be one story. That might be going a little far. Well, then what was Kai here for earlier? He told me he'd think of another plan, so I should come back at this time. And you know what the plan was? Climbing down with a blindfold. What an absolute idiot. That is, yeah. And I suppose I might as well take this chance to put it all out there. The truth is, I'm the kind of person who gets more passionate the more obstacles there are to love. My dearest trying to take me away from the undesirable things forced upon me. It's just such a romantic situation. Right, that sort of thing is inspirational. Lovers that can't be wedded, like Romeo and Juliet. If we can't be wedded, then we'll just die, the both of us. Do you and Kai love each other that deeply? Yes, and so I'm sure. It's for the best Master died. Oh, please don't misunderstand. I'm not saying we killed him. The Master loved his wife so deeply, you know. Though, through death, he could go to the same place as her. He's probably overjoyed, don't you think? Diana. Don't you feel the same, Mistress Lynn? I was always wondering, really, why won't he just die? What in the world are you? And you, too, were forced to be a mistress for the Master's sake, weren't you? So you don't have to do any of that anymore, yes? Forced, I did that of my own volition. The Master was troublesome for everyone in the mansion. And the person who attacked Gordon and Hines seems to have left now, correct? Wouldn't it be fine to just end it here? I could never do that. If it really wasn't Kai, then who was it? I'm sorry. I forgot that you were saddened by the Master's death, Mistress Lynn. But you do think so too, don't you? That the Master must be happy with his wife in the afterlife. I can't understand what you're saying. I won't tell anyone about Kai, so please, just leave this room. Right now. I am terribly sorry. I didn't think you'd be so offended. I'll leave right away. Wait, woman. Kai! Lord Arne? Don't move from that spot. I'll kill him. Same goes for you if you scream. Lord Arne, what have you done? You shut up, Lynn Rainweb. I'm talking to the maid there. Got that? Yes! Lord Arne! Now, woman, I have this man's fate in my hands. There were no lies in what you told Lynn Rainweb, were there? There were not. You know, I talked with this human. And if I find any discrepancies, I'll know one of you is lying. With that out there, I'm gonna ask again, sure you didn't lie. It's true, I'm not lying, so please don't do anything cruel to Kai. Lord Arne, please stop. Why would you do this? Maybe I'll believe ya. Go on, tend to him as you will, woman. Oh, Kai, are you alright? What was up on the terrace? I was up on the terrace, and that man came out of nowhere. So I gave him a good talking to. Hope it helps to solve the case. Lord Arne. Sure enough, you attacked Hines and Gordon. Alright, right! Thought I'd put on a fun show for everybody. Got some pretty good blame throwing going there, didn't I? Seems my performance had an effect. Performance? Why would you do that? Oh, I just added a little spice to the things. Oh, I just added a little spice to the things. It's not like anybody died, did they? So where's the problem? Of course, if I can get better with this body, you might see heads start flying. Enjoyed it, right? Violence is great, ain't it? Ah. What in the world are you doing? Alright. I have to stop it here, but we will continue another day. Thank you guys for watching, as always. I enjoyed playing this, and oh my gosh, things are getting good. I want to keep going so badly, but we are already almost up to 46 minutes, so I gotta stop. Alright guys, you have a good one. Bye now!